So children, we are going to discuss about the pronouns today. Pronouns are the words which replaces the nouns. Okay, so pronoun is a word which comes in the place of a noun. Okay, for example, Ria. Okay, Ria is a girl. So when we have to replace this name Ria again and again, we'll use she. Then we have Raj. So Raj is the name of a boy. If we have to replace this Raj, we'll write he. Clear? Ria and me means I'm talking about myself and Ria. So I'm going to use pronoun we. Ria and Raj. I'm talking about somebody else in which I am not involved, in which I am not present. I'm talking about somebody else other than me. So I'm going to use pronoun they. Okay. If I talk about a thing, I will replace it with the pronoun it. Okay. And another pronoun is you. So these are the pronouns which replaces the nouns. If it is a girl, she. For boy, he. For more than one person, like it can be me and somebody else. Okay, then I use pronoun we. If I'm talking about some other persons in which I'm not involved, then I use they. For things we use it, and for the second person we use you. So these are the pronouns, main pronouns which we use in our sentences. But children, we have two parts of a sentence, first part and the second part. In the second part of the sentence, we use another pronouns like him, her, us, them, your. These are the pronouns which are used in the second part, or we can also call it the telling part of the sentence. Okay, he changes to him, she changes to her, we changes to us, they changes to them, and you changes to your. Okay, you will understand better with an example like he like mangoes, give him some. Okay, in the first part of the sentence we have used pronoun he like mangoes. In the second part we have replaced this he with him, give him some. But we are talking about the same person. Okay, in first part we have used he as a pronoun, in the second part we have used him as a pronoun. So he like mangoes, give him some. So these both are pronouns. Clear? So if I write she like mangoes, give her some. We like mangoes, give us some. They like mangoes, give them some. Clear? So this way the pronouns are replaced in the second part of the sentence. So for the better understanding, we'll divide the pronouns in different categories. Clear, children? Can you tell me how to divide it into different categories? Will you come to know that where to use he, for whom to use he, where to use it, where to use they? Will you come to know about it? Try to give me an answer. Okay, I'll explain you how you can do it. For easy understanding, divide it into three parts. We'll make the petals of a flower. Clear? So, in our conversation, when we are talking, children, we consider three persons. One who is talking, like I am talking. One with whom you are talking, like I am talking with you. And the third person about whom we are talking, the third person. Clear? First person is, then second, and then third. Okay, we'll divide these petals further into two parts. Clear? Like in first person we have two pronouns. It can be I, it can be we. I alone can be talking to you, or we 2-3 persons can be talking to you. Okay, so first person means the person who is talking. Okay, it can be a one person, it can be more than one. So the two pronouns which we used for first person are I and we. Okay, so first petal is reserved by the first person, that is I and we. Clear? But this I and we also gets converted to some other pronoun in the second part of the sentence. Like I changes to me. I like mangoes. Give me some mangoes. Give me. Okay, I will change into me. We will change into us. We like mangoes. Give us some. Clear? So these four pronouns are considered for the first person. They are the first petal of the flower. Come to the second part now. Second part, I am talking to you now. You, there can be sitting one person or more than one. Clear? I can be talking to one person or more than one. I can be talking to entire class. But when I'll talk to you, I'll use word you. It can be for single person or it can be for more than one. Clear? So you can be used for singular as well as for the plural. Okay, so you is considered as the second person, and when we change it into the second part of the sentence, it becomes your. Okay, I'll help you in your homework. I will help you in your homework. Okay, you and your are used for the same person. Clear? Okay, then we come to the third person. In the third person, we consider three pronouns, that is he, she and they. Children, I want to clarify the difference between we and they. We use when you are in that conversation or when you are involved over there, then we use we. Okay, they is used, we and they both are used for plural forms, but we is used when you are involved over there, and they is used when you are not over there but you are talking about somebody else. Okay, so we have three pronouns in third person. In the third petal, he, she, they. Okay, he and she for single person, they for plurals. Okay, so he will change into him, she will change into her, and they will change into them. So this is the heaviest petal over here. So in this we have 6 pronouns. Clear? He, she, they. Further in the second part of the sentence, they get changed into him, her and them. Clear, children? Then we have another pronoun, that is it. It is also a pronoun. It is used for a thing or an animal or bird. Clear? So it is also a pronoun. So quickly let's recap it. Pronouns are the words which are used in the place of a noun. Okay. We have 3 persons in the conversation. According to that, the pronouns are divided. So say we have divided the petals of a flower. In the first petal, we have 2 persons, I and 2 pronouns, I and we. Okay, which further gets converted into me and us. Clear? In the second petal, we have another one pronoun which is you, which gets changed into your in the second part of the, or in the telling part of the sentence. In the third petal, we have 6 pronouns. First 3 are used in the first part of the sentence, he, she, they. And in the second part of the sentence, these get converted into him, her and them. Clear, children? And then we have the last pronoun, that is it. So these all are the pronouns. Children, go through this chapter twice or thrice for the better understanding. Now on page 37, read this pink portion and also try to complete these 2 exercises. Section A, you have to circle all the pronouns given here. Very simple. I, they, her, him, you, all these are pronouns. So try to circle all the pronouns here. In section B, there are many words given in the different boxes. You have to color only that box which contains pronouns. Clear? So try to complete this page and try to understand what are pronouns. Thank you.